The intensity is ratcheting up as the Minnesota Wild find themselves in a dead heat after a tough 4-2 loss against the Dallas Stars. It was a gritty battle on the ice, where the Wild struggled to capitalize on their power play chances, while the Stars managed to take a crucial victory to knot the series at 1 apiece. Despite the outcome, the energy remains electric as both teams prepare to bring this heated rivalry back to home ice for the next stage of the battle.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
If you are planning to catch the action live, the scene is set for a massive showdown at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. All eyes are on the puck drop as the teams prepare for another high-stakes clash in this opening round series. Make sure you have your schedule ready because the atmosphere at the arena and the broadcast coverage are gearing up for a night that no hockey fan can afford to miss. A major boost for the local economy, Envoy Air Inc., is making waves with a significant expansion at the Clinton National Airport. This American Airlines subsidiary is launching a brand new center of excellence in Little Rock, focusing on advanced aircraft maintenance and specialized technical work. With major players like Envoy Vice President Jay Murray and Mayor Frank Scott Jr. highlighting the investment, this move is set to bring new specialized jobs and long-term growth to the region. As we look ahead to Game 3, the Minnesota Wild are focused on bouncing back at the Grand Casino Arena this Wednesday night. With the series' momentum shifting constantly, every shift and every goal from stars like Brock Faber will be absolutely critical. Will the Wild regain their edge, or will the Stars keep pushing? Tune in to find out, and do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the latest news and sports action. Ever get the feeling that playoff hockey is just a game of inches? Well, the Minnesota Wild just got a harsh reminder of that in Dallas. After a dominant opening, the script flipped, and the Wild find themselves heading home with a 1-1 series tie after a gritty 4-2 loss. You can look at this two ways. Either the Wild successfully stole home ice advantage, or they let a massive opportunity slip through their fingers in Game 2. Let's be real. The story of the night was special teams. Minnesota had 4 golden opportunities on the power play and came up empty every single time. Against a veteran netminder like Jake Oettinger, you just can't leave those chances on the table. Oettinger was a brick wall, making 28 saves and absolutely robbing the Wild on high-danger chances early on. Even when Brock Faber stepped up with 2 massive goals, the momentum stayed firmly in Dallas's corner. It wasn't just the score that made this one a grind. It was the intensity. We're talking 15 penalties and a physical, post-whistle atmosphere that left Yakov Trenin injured after a brutal, though clean, hit. The Wild were also forced to juggle their lines last minute with Matt Zuccarello sidelined, forcing the team to adapt on the fly. As coach John Hines put it, this was a hard-fought, tight-checking battle, the kind that defines playoff hockey. Now, the series shifts to St. Paul for Game 3, and the pressure is on. Can Minnesota fix their power play, or will Dallas keep turning the screws? If you're loving these playoff breakdowns, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our deep dive into Game 3. At the end of the day, it's not about who dominates the start, but who has the mental toughness to finish. And that is exactly what we're about to find out. Buckle up, because tonight the energy in Dallas is about to reach a fever pitch. We are looking at Game 2 of this high-stakes Round 1 series between the Stars and the Minnesota Wild, and if Game 1 taught us anything, it's that there is absolutely no room for error. The action kicks off at the American Airlines Center with an 8:30 p.m. Central puck drop, and trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this intensity. If you are watching from home, you can catch all the action on ESPN or stream it live on Victory Plus. For those of you sticking to the classics, tune into the Ticket 96, 7 FM or 1310 AM to get the radio call. Now, for the fans heading down to the arena, make sure you get there early. The party starts at 6:30 p.m. at the south entrance on the PNC Plaza, and honestly, that's the best way to soak in that playoff atmosphere before the nerves really set in. Whether the Stars defend their home ice or the Wild look to steal momentum, tonight is going to be a chess match on ice. Do you think Dallas can hold their ground, or is Minnesota about to flip the script? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're ready for some hockey, and subscribe for more deep dives. Remember, in the playoffs, every single shift could be the one that defines the season. Ever wonder what happens behind the scenes to keep those massive airliners safe and soaring above the clouds? Well, there's some major news coming out of Little Rock that might surprise you. Envoy Air, a key subsidiary of American Airlines, just dropped a bombshell announcement about a major expansion at Clinton National Airport. They are officially establishing their very first center of excellence right there in Arkansas. Think of this not just as a typical hangar, but as a high-tech nerve center for aircraft health. We are talking about advanced sheet metal work, carbon composite repairs, and critical landing gear inspections. It is a massive vote of confidence in the local workforce. While the specific number of new hires is still under wraps, the fact that they are pouring over $600,000 into this facility shows they are playing for keeps. Envoy's Vice President of Maintenance, Jay Murray, made it clear that this move is all about scaling up expertise and fueling economic growth for the region. And they are not doing it alone. Local leaders, from Mayor Frank Scott, Jr., to the Arkansas Economic Development Commission, are all in on this, viewing it as a massive engine for quality job creation. It is interesting to note that this isn't Envoy's first rodeo in the natural state. They have had a successful base in northwest Arkansas for nearly 2 decades, which has been a backbone for their Embraer fleet. By doubling down on their presence in Little Rock, American Airlines is essentially weaving itself even deeper into the fabric of Arkansas aviation. This isn't just about fixing planes. It is about positioning Little Rock as a vital hub for the future of flight. What do you think about these kinds of specialized maintenance hubs moving into your local airport? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more updates on how the aviation industry is changing right in your backyard. After all, the next time you board your flight, remember, it takes an incredible team of experts on the ground to make that journey possible. Playoff intensity just hit a fever pitch, and unfortunately for the Minnesota Wild, it ended in a sting. After a red-hot start, the Wild dropped a tough 4-2 decision to the Dallas Stars in Game 2, leaving the series deadlocked at 1-1 as they head back to home ice. It was a chaotic night at the American Airlines Center, where Matt Duchene ultimately played spoiler, burying a goal in the second period that put Dallas ahead for good. But let's give credit where it's due. Brock Faber was an absolute force, netting 2 goals for Minnesota in what was otherwise a frustrating night for the offense. Despite the loss, a split on the road is never a bad place to be. Now, the momentum shifts to St. Paul for a massive Game 3 this Wednesday, April 22nd at 8:30 p.m. You can catch all the high-stakes action on TNT, True TV, or HBO Max. Is this where the Wild take back control of the series, or will Dallas keep rolling? Hit that subscribe button and let me know your predictions in the comments below, because in the playoffs, the ice is only going to get thinner from here.